Just get that door shut. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everyone's well. Today is going to be a little bit different on the allotment, and I just need to do a few things. But really, today starts at the end. So we need to get to the end before actually this video starts. So let's just go through and I'll explain a few things. Right, so like you see, we've gotten to the end a little bit quicker than we normally do. So we'll finish this off, because what I want to do is show you what happens once I go out that gate. You know, because normally I'll, but we'll do it officially. So, just like I say, look after yourselves, take good care. Right, there you go. So that's the gate shut, and that's what normally happens. I just turn you around every night, and if I'm up here with the car, I'll jump in the car and whiz home, if I'm carrying stuff. As you can see, there's a little bit of that chipwood stuff left. I don't want to touch it because there's been dogs and everything there now. So, but what I want to show you is, and you know about it, is that wall there. So if you can see my wall that runs down. Now this part of the allotments were the original allotments. This part is a newer add-on section. Now what I'm led to believe was, from my wall halfway down past where the actual allotments stop, was a football field, and that was, I think it was Whitburn and Mars and Rover, something like that. And that was probably, I think it was around about the 1950s and the 60s when there was a playing field there for the football. And I've seen photographs now where these garages are, and I've drank with the lads as well in the club, all the actual football strip, where they were taking photographs, in there, and most of them are all gone there now. But so this was, like you say, a football field. That was with the original allotments, and these was a football field, and it was huge. Eventually they turned them into allotments, because over that way, and we'll get to it, is a graveyard, and a lot of people are dying and passing away. And although it's a little village, we still, just turn you around from the sun, we still keep on going, the circle of life. So I think what I'm led to believe is the church wanted some land, took half the football, or took the whole of the football field, but give some back to the allotments. So we'll just turn you back round. You can see coming up now to the graveyard. So what I'm led to believe as well was that they brought in soil. Now whether this is just the old boys and girls telling us stories, but when I first came there, a few people were mentioning that they used to have to bring in the topsoil on horse and cart for the allotments. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But again, you can see this whole village is everything, every place that needs to be sectioned off or cordoned off in the olden days was built with this brick. Yeah, we've got the metal gates there now. You can have a little look in that allotment. I'll just go over the fence. Looks like it's all been nice and tidy. Well, that big compost heap there. Now what we'll get to a little bit later on is some of the allotments. This little gap here, where that path is to here, is all just wasteland, and it's such, what I think is such valuable land, but it's all just been, there you can see there. So I know it's hard to see on the little camera, but it's just left. Now I would be clearing that, and I think it's the whole length of this. It's all just a good at least 10 to 15 foot of, and it would be hard work, don't get us wrong. Just look at the state I've got myself in. So yeah, so I think the graveyard needed to expand, and I think if you have a look over there where my finger's pointing, there's a wall running. Now I think that wall went right across there, and that was the original graveyard, and you can see where the new graves are and the old graves. And we've actually got another graveyard in Whitburn, and they date back to something like 1730s. Some of the names who are buried there. So the football pitch was lost, and I think that was round about probably the 70s, I think, when that was done. And what remaining land was turned into actually these allotments there. And look, you can see there, it's all just kind of wasteland, you know what I mean? Just like wasted. Oh, there's a little bit that's been took back. What I did notice is on one of the allotments, there's big, on the other side of this section of the allotments, there's big landai trees as well, which block out the light coming back here. So I don't know if I can see them or not, but it's hard to actually see. And I do this walk if I'm on an early shift. I take the dogs out. We walk up here as well, you know what I mean, just to have a little, so it can be 5:30 in the morning so they can get the business done. So there you can see, just turn around, that wall, again there's another part of this wall, it's all over, you know, the brick, I don't know where the stones come from. So it goes there and it points down, you can see where it dips down there. So we'll just go over, you can see, and it's probably hard to see, but that row of trees I think was the boundary of the playing field, and that's where the allotments come. So, and I mean, we've got this wall material even in my house, even some of my house is built with that as well. So we'll just go down here, then you can see this is where I got my wood the other video ago, you know, there's still a couple left, but to be honest, we got so much of it and it was just way too heavy. Do you know what I mean? I'm popping pills now. So, and these apparently are some new development for the over 50s, like houses if you want to buy them for the over 50s. So this is the way I would normally walk back to the house. Look, so apparently all this is getting pulled, or it will be. So there'll be loads of spare there when it comes. So I'm just giving you a little kind of a different look at the allotments, and we'll just, there's a little window there, we'll have a little looky through there, see what's going on, because this is not that far, but with COVID it's all been knocked on the head for now. So we've all got balconies. So anyways, so just a little look at a different side of the allotments. Anyway, look after yourselves. This time with is the end. Take good care. Bye.